Shaking things up and getting a look at what is trending a bit earlier. Now, earlier this month, models and designers set the fashion scene as they walked the runways of New York Fashion Week. Now, as interesting as those shows can be, it's safe to say that some of those looks don't always translate to what we wear here in East Tennessee. So that's why Michelle Childs is here to show us how we can adapt some of those standout styles for everyday wear.
Yes,
all right,
exactly.
Michelle, and you have some lovely models here as well to kind of break down some of those different styles.
Yeah.
Let's start right here. This is the prairie look.
Yeah,
I gather, right?
Shelby is showcasing something that we call the prairie look. So this is really more like modesty. So we're getting a little bit more towards higher neck, longer sleeves, long dresses. We have some other examples here, right? So really long dresses. And really some sleeve emphasis as well, too. So we've got a little bit more modesty look coming up for the next couple of seasons.
But something comfortable, and this seems like airy as the fall weather comes in as well.
Yeah. So sometimes when we see New York Fashion Week, it could be a little bit more for colder weather. So a lot of those trends are then adapted for some more warmer weather down here.
Definitely. Yeah. Next up, we have the color blocking.
Yes.
I'm learning all my fashion terms right now.
Yeah, I love it. So Hope is really showcasing a really good trend in color blocking. And so we've seen this trend the last couple of seasons, but now this season we're seeing more like darker shades paired with brighter colors. So Hope is wearing that, you know, bulkier sweater, something for the fall. But we also have some other lighter materials and brighter colors too for those upcoming seasons.
And lighter things versus heavy things, depending again on how your weather is going to be feeling.
Exactly. Yeah. And some really great bright colors.
Yeah. And finally, crochet.
Yes, great. Yeah. So Ashley's showcasing a look that I really, really love. And this is more like a crochet type of theme or design. And so notice too like the sleeve emphasis. So sweaters, are going to be a little bit shorter here, just because of course the warmer weather, but we've got a lot of sleeve emphasis. Yeah. So some, you know, wider sleeves and some just details really for that as well.
Definitely. And where did most of these samples come from if someone in Knoxville wants to shop?
Yeah, so great styles here. All of these ones here are from Dillard's. Hope is from Reap the Sew and Powell, and the rest is from Dillard's in the Westtown Mall.
Excellent. These are really awesome. Definitely something fun to bring in with fall around the corner and try out some new styles. Make them your own. East Tennessee versus New York City.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Michelle. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, coming up, it's